Hello, everybody. What time is it? It's story time with Mr. Michael time. That's right. So, we're here today to read another wonderful book together. I hope you enjoy this one. A lot of you probably already know this. Wouldn't surprise me because it's such a classic, but I'm so very excited that we get to read it together today. We are going to be reading The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. This is such a great book. If you don't already know it, I'm sure you're about to fall in love with it just like I did. If you do, then what a treat for both of us. We're going to get to have one of our favorite books read. All right, shall we begin? The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister, translated by J. Allison James. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. That is a beautiful fish. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. Come on, Rainbow Fish, they would call. Come and play with us. But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. Rainbow Fish, he called, wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many. You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are? Cried Rainbow Fish. Get away from me! Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset he told all his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now, he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day, he poured out his troubles to the starfish. I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me? I can't answer that for you, said the starfish, but if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you. The Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then, suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. I have been waiting for you, said the octopus with a deep voice. The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy. I can't, the Rainbow Fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. Give away my scales? My beautiful, shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them? Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale. The rainbow fish wavered. Only one very small shimmery scale, he thought. Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much, the little fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glittering scales, he at last felt at home among all the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. Come on, rainbow fish, they called. Come and play with us. Here I come, said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he went off to join his new friends. Well, I think the rainbow fish learned a very wonderful lesson. It's that you're supposed to share, that being happy isn't about the things you have. It's about how happy everyone else is around you. It's about sharing and being together. And here at a time where we don't get to be together, where all we get to do is these little story times on Storytime with Mr. Michael, know that I'm so happy that we still get to share books, we get to share our imaginations, we get to share our excitement, and I want you to share what your favorite story is, and maybe I'll get to read it at the next Storytime with Mr. Michael. Okay, bye everybody. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Bye.